everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Swafika Siswanto, and I have the honor of being the moderator for Group 1, which consists of first myself, Swafika Siswanto, second Yanika Pena, third Agimesa, fourth Maria Baga, fifth Jessica Lake, and sixth David Liliai. Today, we will present our group project entitled The Role of Sustainability in Retail Banking Strategy. Now let's move on to the first part of our presentation, which is the background. First, sustainability issues have become a global concern affecting all sectors of society, including finance. Second, retail banking plays an important role in promoting sustainable development by offering financial services that also consider environmental and social impact. Third, the concept of ESG, which stands for environmental, social, and governance, has become the foundation for modern banking strategies, ensuring banks are not only profit-driven but also responsible and ethical. Now we proceed to the second part of the presentation, which is the problem formulation. Here we have prepared 6K questions that we got our discussion. First, what does sustainability mean in retail banking strategy? Second, why is sustainability important in this strategy? Third, who are the parties involved in implementing this strategy? Fourth, where have sustainability practices been implemented? Fifth, when did the momentum for implementing sustainability begin to grow? And sixth, how has sustainability implementation impacted business performance? These six questions will help us better understand how sustainability is shaping the future of retail banking. To conclude the first three slides of our presentation, the introduction later on the problem's formulation. Now let me pass the presentation to the first speaker, who will begin by answering the first question. Thank you very much for your attention.
Halo, perkenalkan nama saya Jessica Elizabeth Lake dari kelas 2 C 4 dengan NIM 2423752096. In slide 4, let me begin by outlining the research objective. First, we aim to analyze the role of sustainability in retail banking strategy and explain the concept of sustainability itself. Second, we identify the key parties involved and present examples of sustainability practice, particularly in Indonesia. Furthermore, we demonstrate the impact and benefits of adopting sustainability strategies, and finally, we provide actionable recommendations for the future. In slide 5, sustainability in retail banking involves integrating ESG principles, environmental, social, and governance into the core business strategy. This approach not only helps create long-term value but also foster innovation and enhance competitiveness within the industry. Slide 6, green banking practice focus on promoting environmentally friendly funding initiatives. Banking also aims for greater operational efficiency and support the transition to sustainable finance. According to Guzman, these efforts contribute to a more resilient and forward-looking financial system. Sekian dan terima kasih.
Hello, my name is Agil Mesak. Let me explain about ESG or environmental, social, and governance and how it plays a role in the business world. First, ESG can increase customer trust and loyalty. According to Litvy and Hirki 2024, customers tend to be more loyal to companies that care about the environment, social, and governance. So ESG is not just social responsibility, but also an effective marketing strategy. Second, regulatory support is essential. In Indonesia, OJK through POJK 51 of 2017 has encouraged the implementation of ESG globally. In initiatives such as NGFS and climate risk monitoring by central banks show that ESG is a serious concern in the financial sector. Finally, three challenges such as maintaining profit while remaining sustainable as well as regulatory uncertainty, but this also opens up great opportunities. ESG can be comparative advantage if executed with the right strategy. In conclusion, ESG is not just about compliance but also a long-term investment for business success. Thank you.
Hello, Miss and friends. My name is Yunike Ripka Astika Pena. I will explain the material about implementation in Indonesia. Next, let's take a look at how ESG is being implemented in Indonesia by several banking institutions. First, Bank Mandiri has established a dedicated ESG desk and is actively involved in green lending. This reflects their commitment to supporting sustainable projects. Then, BRI has achieved one of the highest ESG scores and has adopted international standard reporting. This way demonstrates BRI's serious efforts in ensuring transparency and accountability and sustainability. Meanwhile, BSI or Bank Syariah Indonesia has integrated ESG principles from a Sharia perspective. This is important because it shows the sustainability can go hand in hand with Islamic financial principles. The next material is momentum from implementation. The momentum for ESG implementation in Indonesia is growing stronger. This is driven by two key factors. The first is the Paris Agreement, under which Indonesia is committed to reducing carbon emission and enhancing climate resilience. The second is a domestic regulation, POJK 51 of 2017, which requires financial institutions to implement sustainable finance practice. In addition, public and global awareness of the importance of sustainability is increasing, which further encourages institutions to adopt ESG principles. Thank you.
Introducing, I am David Lilai. In this slide, I would like to talk about how sustainability strategies have a real impact on long-term business performance and competitive. We can see that sustainability strategies not only focus on environmentally friendly product and energy efficiency, but also drive improved business performance, for example, touch standards such as BSI. This positive impact will ultimately strengthen the company's competitiveness in the long run. So sustainability is not just a social responsibility but also a smart business strategy. As a concrete example, we can look at the case study of Bank Mandiri. The bank is undertaking a sustainable digital transformation which not only improves efficiency but also support the net zero emission NZA target by 2030. In addition, this initiative has also contributed to the improved performance of the retail segment. This shows that sustainability and digital transformation can go hand in hand and have a significant impact on business growth.
Conclusion. Number one, ESG is not just an obligation but strategy opportunity. And number two, Indonesian rental banking show real commitment. Number three, collaboration of all partners is essential. Recommendation 1. Any other bank strengthen ESG integration. Number 2. Government incentivize sustainability. 3. Continue research on long-term financial impact.